Hey there, wonderful viewers. Welcome to A Quick Note, the channel where we break down intriguing topics in a snap. Today, we're delving into the fascinating world of memories and emotions. Ever wondered why some moments stick with us more than others? Stick around, because we've got the lowdown on the science behind it all. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and let's explore the power of memories together. Think about a tough time in your life. Maybe it's when something really bad happened, like the Twin Towers falling on September 11, 2001. Chances are, if you ask someone about that day, they'll remember it vividly. They might even recall tiny details, like what they were doing right before they heard about the attacks. This ability to remember every little thing about a sad or scary event comes from how powerful the experience is. In simple terms, the more something messes with our emotions, the more likely we are to remember it. Source: Science Daily. This happens because our memories and feelings are tightly connected in our brains. Now, here's the interesting part. Even though we can easily remember sad events and all the tiny details around them, it's not as easy for us to remember the small stuff about happy times. For instance, moms might struggle to remember the exact details of when their kids were born, but they can describe in detail how long and tough the labor was. This makes us wonder, do we remember the bad times better than the good? To figure this out, it's good to know a bit about how our memories form and what affects them. Alright, let's break down how your brain and memories work. When something happens to us, it triggers certain parts of our brain that are responsible for remembering stuff. There are different brain structures and pathways that play a role in making and bringing back memories. But here's the key part for what we're talking about. Memories linked to strong emotions, especially those connected to fear, get a boost from the amygdala and other brain areas that handle emotions. This makes sense when you think about it from an evolutionary standpoint. Remembering scary stuff was crucial for our ancestors to stay alive. Imagine forgetting to be afraid of moose during mating season. Not a great idea. In today's world, really bad memories can mess with our heads. Take war veterans, for example. When they come back to regular life after being in combat zones, they might have flashbacks, like suddenly feeling they're back in the middle of a tough situation. That can be super distressing. Memories that hit you hard often mess with your emotions in a big way, and sometimes they can even cause physical symptoms, says Tanya Clausen, a clinical social worker in Washington, D.C. Sadly, some folks keep reliving the memories of really tough events for years. It's pretty normal to have your body react, like getting a fast heartbeat or feeling out of breath, when these memories pop up. Now, here's the good part. Remembering happy times can do wonders for us too. Think about reliving moments when you felt incredibly happy, like that warm feeling of pure joy. Turns out, this kind of recollection can trigger the release of dopamine, a brain chemical that makes us feel good. Tanya Clausen points out that these positive memories don't just boost our mood, they can actually have a positive impact on our mental well-being. In fact, she suggests that happy memories can be used as a kind of therapy to help ease the effects of tough memories. So, as we move forward, let's dive into the next chapter and see how we might be able to lessen the impact of those not-so-great memories. Ever met someone who turns life's lemons into lemonade with seemingly magical ease? You know, that friend who can brush off the bad stuff and focus on the good? Well, do they remember the good times more than the bad? Is it like they're using mind power to control their memories, or maybe they're just wired to be more positive? According to Clausen, the ability to make bad memories less of a big deal is something you can learn and consciously work on. And yep, a skilled clinician can help you with that. But here's the cool part. There are DIY tricks too. When a nasty memory pops up, try figuring out what set it off. Was it a place, a smell, or something you saw? Once you've got it nailed down, remind yourself that the worst is behind you, and you've made it through. Use some deep breathing exercises to help you get through it. Source: University of Alberta. With time, these triggers should bother you less and less. It's like taking the power away from the bad memories, bit by bit. Now that we understand how closely connected memory and emotions are, here's a cool thought. We might be able to boost our memories of the good times with just a bit of effort. How? Well, we could make a habit of reminiscing about those happy moments or really savoring them when they happen. Because let's face it, we won't remember things, whether they're awesome or not so great, if we don't give them some attention in the first place. It's like saying, hey, memory, I want to remember this, and letting it soak in a bit. And there you have it, folks. That was a quick dive into the connection between memories and emotions. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to A Quick Note for more intriguing insights, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a quick exploration with us. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, keep those memories alive and kicking.